My name's Aaron, welcome back to my channel. How are you? I am fantastic and I'm doing really well. And I've been dreading doing this one actually because of the name. This is Zadig and Voltaire. This is him. I really hope I pronounced that correctly. This is £48 and 80p for 100ml. This is grapefruit, black pepper, incense and vanilla and a base of sandalwood. It says it's a fresh, uplifting and vibrant. So first off, the box is really compliant. Do we have our full-size bottles of this? I'm engaged with that higher self. Let's get testing. So this absolutely is the grapefruit, which is apparent, and that is methyl pamplemousse, which is because grapefruit is phototoxic, which means if you apply grapefruit and go in the sun, you will burn and it will damage you. So we use a raw material called methyl pamplemousse, which just smells of grapefruit. This is very cool, very interesting. I would never have thought about mixing acetates and benzoyl salicylates and linalool and all of that stuff, methyl pamplemousse, with incense. So this is a bit strange to me, so bear with me. This is radiant, so a really good radiance to it, which means there's sort of helium in it. The coumarin is really nice actually, the coumarin. I mean, this is primarily aroma chemicals, so there's nothing wrong with it, but you know how I feel about that. It's green, so it's drying down to quite a greenness to it, and that is the sort of acetates in it. It is fabulously radiating. I love sort of slight ozonic radiant sort of fragrances. The only problem that you have with sort of really ozonic fragrances is they do tend to dissipate quite quickly. But you can't have everything. You can't have something which is radiant and fills the room and also have it long lasting. It just doesn't work like that, because fixatives and sort of things used to sort of create more heavier, dense sort of compounds, they help to alter the viscosity and dampen fragrances. So you've got to sort of decide where you're going to go. Now there's a greenness, real greenness, freshness to this, and with slight incensey nuances, but not too incensey. And incense is I really like developing accords, and hopefully you out there who are developing perfume are working with accords at the moment, and to create an incense accord is really important. That's working with patchouli, eugenol, the cinnamon notes, and then you can sort of work in frankincense and all these sort of things to make your own unique feel of a fragrance. And rose accords are very important, jasmine accords are really important, sandalwood accords are really important. That's really where you should start making accords, because now when I sort of think about where I'm going, I immediately think about accords, fruit accords. What do I want to do? Do I want to go in this direction? Do I want to go in that direction? And it always comes down to accords in the center, and then I build around it. It's drying metallic, and that is the musk choice. On to my final thoughts. I'm struggling with this, my friends, because it's very green and light and airy, and I don't particularly enjoy these sort of fragrances personally, but I'll go through my marks if you let me help to clarify things. The first 4 marks are for technical ability and whether the box is legal and safe. Absolutely, this is like fabulous, and the box is legal and safe and everything is correct. 4 out of 4. The price, yes, I think it's worth the price. Can't really say much more than that. I mean, it's sort of like a 40 to 50 pound fragrance, sort of what you come to expect. And the last 4 marks are sort of whether I like this. I don't like it, and I think that's because it's too light and airy for me personally. If you're going to do incense for me, you should base that bitch out. You should really make it sort of incense, and sort of a green sort of flick with a bit of incense is sort of like a bit confusing for me, because the two personally don't sort of go together. That's how I feel, but that is my mind, you see, and I have definite sort of thoughts and processes that if I'm going to think about incense or greenness or something, I would do something like that. But combining things, to me, it smells undoubtedly masculine and green, very light, ozonic. I marks it 7 out of 10. I think it's alright. I think it's okay. And the vanilla's quite nice. It's okay. How would I improve upon this? As I said, I would either take it in one direction or the other. I wouldn't mix 2 worlds together, because in this aspect I don't think they really go. That's like having custard on Brussels sprouts. It's like a bit weird. So that's the only aspect. I would have removed the incense quality, and I would have worked either with real Shepri or sheep braid fragrance, whatever you want to say it, or I would have gone real incensey. I wouldn't sort of combine the two. I think you're gonna get, you smell fresh. I think that's all you're gonna get, and the incense quality dries down. Incense is such a beautiful feel to it. So if you love that review, thumbs up and subscribe for more fascinating, interesting content. Lots of moving hands and lots of fragrance reviews. I hope you're staying safe and well, and I'll see you soon.